Hey guys, one of the messages I never taught on by Pastor Dino, and a very great one, pointed out some things that we should all know. So this amazing message, I believe, was a message. In fact, I know it was a message from God. The message was sitting on ready. You may be a little, like, sitting on ready, what are you talking about? Well, I'm going to talk about it. You know, we are always, when it compares to God, because God is never surprised when something happens. When we sin, He's never surprised. He expects us to sin because that's our nature. But He's always ready to forgive, and He's always ready to heal and to save. And I've said before that, you know, He allows tragedies to happen to us to strengthen us, but it's also to get our attention, to call out to Him. He wants us to call out to Him when we need Him the most. And so He's never shocked when something big happens, like, for instance, someone gets hurt. He's always ready to heal, and He's always ready to encourage, to lift you up from the pit that you're in right now. So whatever problem you have, just go to God. He's sitting on ready. He doesn't have to get ready, He is ready. That's our God. He is always ready to step out there and to help. And I've said integrity. He's ready to stop you from making a mess of yourself, of your life. And just like Abraham, Sarah almost married Abimelech. And if God hadn't stopped it and stepped in front of that, and stepped in front of Abimelech, there would have been a terrible disaster. And if Jonah hadn't got swallowed by that fish and sent to Nineveh, he definitely would have made a mess, because you all know the story of Jonah. He was told to go to Nineveh, but he didn't want to, so he went to Tarshish. But eventually got sabotaged by a storm. They threw him off a boat, and he got swallowed by a fish and taken to Nineveh. And he was dead for 3 days and 3 nights. And God did that, I believe. It was another act of stopping Jonah from making a mess, because the people of Nineveh needed to be saved. Jonah needed to go to Nineveh to share the message that God had given him. If he didn't do that, the people of Nineveh would not be saved. And it's similar to how, you know, we need saving. God is ready to step in front of us and stop us from making wrong decisions. He's sitting on ready. He's always ready to get out there. We need to get ready. We need to be ready to help those who need help. You know, we've all struggled with that. If we see someone who needs money, we should give them money. If we see an opportunity to help, we should help them, because that's what God wants us to do. He helped us. He died for us, and He wants us to help, just like He did us. He's still helping. He's never stopped. He's never changed. He's always sitting on ready, always ready to help. He's not lazy, and He's not forsaking. He never forsakes us. He's always there when we need Him. If we really call on Him, He will come for us. So He may allow stuff to happen, but that's to mature us, like I said. But it's also to strengthen our bond with Him. And sometimes that backfires. People think, if God is so good, why do bad stuff happen? They never stop to consider, you know, Lord, this is your way of getting my attention. And it's making me better. You know, stuff like that can't hurt, and God knows your pain. Whatever hinders you does not hinder God. He understands if you're hurt, or, you know, if you're tired. He may work you up. Is he going to push you? Yes, he's definitely going to push you. Does he want a lot from you? Yes, he wants a lot from you, but he does not expect you to be perfect. He's a perfect God. He's the perfect God. But he doesn't expect you to be perfect. He only expects you to do what he says, to trust in him. He wants to grow closer to you, because without you he would cry. He wants to save you. He wants to build a relationship with you. He wants to be your friend. He wants to be your buddy. Now the question is, are you going to be his buddy? Are you going to get ready? Whenever the Lord sends you out to do something, or if you see an opportunity to help anybody, whether they be, you know, begging for money, or they just have, you know, they're hungry, because, you know, that's what we should do. So let me know down in the comments. By the way, thank you guys for supporting this channel. Love you guys. If you haven't seen my new video I did at Life Church Integrity, you can go check that out. And if you, it's not on yet, maybe. If you want to go check out Goats on Ethania Plus, you can go check that out. So I'm sitting on ready. How about you? Are you sitting on ready? Let me know. Also, leave a like, and please subscribe to Ethania's Plain Simple on Ethania Plus. Remember, I'm just plain simple. All this talk, the guy you're looking at, he's just plain simple, another human, just another human being. But he is not. He's beautiful, and he's lovely, and he's glorious. And when times get tough, praise God in the storm.